Hello everyone and welcome to a new Minecraft speedrunning video. In today's video we'll be looking at my new RSG PB, and this is a sub 17. It's also my first sub 20, which is really cool. But yeah, let's just get into this run. It's really cool. And so yeah. Okay, so immediately we put up our pie chart. This is a strategy that everyone uses now because pie chart is so good. You can see any blocks that are unique or like strange. So you can get beehives, you can get chests, you can get mob spawners. In this case, I saw a furnace on my pie chart, which meant that there is a blacksmith nearby. And even though I didn't see it immediately off spawn, I was able to end up locating it and finding this village. And that is one of two things I was pretty much resetting for, a village with blacksmith or a shipwreck ocean. Obviously, sub 20, I'm going to need to be resetting extremely hard, or pretty hard at least, to get a really good time, and I was able to get that. This blacksmith is really good. I'm able to golem skip with the stuff in it, and yeah, I get 5 iron, which is amazing. Or, it's not as amazing as some other stuff in this run, because this seed is really, really, really good. But we do grab an extra cobblestone, which is completely not necessary, and we accidentally grabbed this crafting table before we craft the bucket, so that's also not necessary. So there are definitely some time losses in this run, but the seed just makes up for it. The dragon perch was really not that great, though, so like, this could have actually been a serious sub 15 run. Obviously it wasn't, but it could have been, and that is just mind-boggling. Yeah, this overworld is not great by any stretch of the imagination. It's average. There is pretty good stuff. Obviously, I'm gonna get 5 beds, I'm gonna get food, I'm gonna get all this type of stuff, but the run isn't good until the nether is good. Once the nether is good, then the run is good. So I'm still kind of like, oh, this is pretty average. You know, we're going to be trying to enter sub 4 like I do in all sub 20 attempts, and it's just kind of a thing. You know, this isn't just another seed so far, and I'm going to be leaving the village at 220, which is completely fine. I don't see a lava pool up there, so I just decided to hop into this ginormous cave system, which goes down pretty far. I'm not sure if there was a part of the cave that went all the way down to Y11, and I end up digging down even further into this cave, just digging down at the lowest point I could find, which is down here, I think. No, wait, this is where I found the lava stream, not lava pool. But yeah, I think it's down here where I dig down. Yup, and we're gonna be digging down at the 3-minute mark, which is whatever. Yeah, and I have lava pops on my subtitles, which means we're gonna be entering sub 4, which means a good run. We're on good pace for sub 20. Yeah. I always tried to enter sub 4, and the reason for this is because my overworld splits were always the worst part of the run, and why I wasn't getting sub 20s before. But yeah, so I would limit myself to seeds that I entered sub 20 or sub 4 because it just set myself up for success later in the run. We craft our portal here, and again, we're going to be entering sub 4, which is kind of nice. And nothing. I couldn't think of anything to say. Anyway, we spawn straight into a bridge bastion, which is cool. And what's not cool is these piglins shooting me, but I jump right over their heads because they're dumb and not intelligent. And we head over to this gold pillar. Yeah, pretty standard bridge route that we're going to be doing. This is going to be the fast bridge route. I also tossed some gold down to these piglins just so I can get a few trades before I even finish clearing out this gold pillar, because there are some piglins down there, which is really nice. I took a long break from RSG in this section just because I was running other categories, and my FSGPB is sub 30, I'm not sub 30. My FSG PB is sub 13, and my Icarus PB is sub 16. So I definitely knew I could get a run this good, but I didn't think I could do it this soon, and the seed is by far the best seed I have ever rolled in RSG Minecraft. So yeah, I knew I could get it, but I didn't think I would get it this quickly. Obviously, I knew I was going to get sub 20 really pretty soon in RSG because I had some really good times in other categories. But breaking it by this much was not in my expectations. I break the gold block and do a Dowski route or left side dip. I'm not exactly sure what you call this again. But this route gets you so many piglins. It's awesome. And we're just going to chuck all of our gold. I accidentally chucked the nether bricks in there, but it's whatever. But yeah, we already have 53 string. Like, that's kind of crazy. Again, I don't need the string because I have 5 beds, but it's always nice to have. And it's nice to have, especially in this run, because I am bad at the 1 cycle when I have nerves. And so, yeah, I actually do a really bad 1 cycle, but, you know. I didn't actually need that much string in general. I grabbed my obby from this chest, which is really nice. There was some obby. There's more string, which I don't need, but I grab anyway, because out of habit, I guess. I also dropped the fire charges. I don't know why I thought I lit with wood lit, but it's fine. We hop in here, and we realize that we have 21 pearls, and a stack and a half of string, and enough obby. So we are going to be out here at the 6:30 mark. Also, I realized I only have 1 fire res, so I grab 1 more, and we're going to be out, yeah, at the 6:30 mark. This is a 2:30 Bastion, which isn't a great split, but it's fine for Bridge, and it's fine for me. In sub 20 pace. Again, we're going for sub 20 pace at this point, so we're not really expecting too much out of this. I did see with my pie chart that I had a mob spawner. Obviously, I hit another key, so now it doesn't show anything. But I saw we had a mob spawner, and I check over here because it opens up, and fortress, right there. I can see it, and it's a bit hard to see, but I can see it in the moment, and I should have checked my fire res there, but I don't. For some reason, I don't know why. And this is going to be the biggest mistake in the run, coming up right here in just a second. Not that, that was a small mistake, but that wasn't too major. But right here, I'm going to pearl up to this fortress pillar, and this is really bad. I pearl up, and I get stuck in the wall like I always do, and I fall super far, and I live on half a heart. I chuck my fire res then, just to make sure that I didn't die by a blaze. But that was unnecessarily close. That could have easily ended a sub 15 run. Obviously, sub 20 run. But this had sub 15 potential, so I'm going to call it a possible sub 15 run at this point. I also get really good blaze drop rates, and I get really good blaze spawn rates as well. I go 1 for 2 here, and then I go 2 for 3, I believe, yes. So, it's still half average. I get more spawns, like, instantly. I go 3 for 4, and then I go 4 for 5, I believe. Yes, I go 4 for 5, and then 4 for 6. And then more spawn before I could even clear out the spawner. So, like, my blaze spawn rates were what carried this run, in my opinion. Obviously, the blind travel is also really good. And it allows me to get a 16XX with a bad dragon. But yeah, we're on really good sub 20 pace. My best blind at this point is 13 or 11. No, wait. 12 or 13 minutes, and so this was primed to beat that. I already have 4 rods. I don't get one here. No, I do get one there. I have 5 rods and 8 kills, 9 kills. I am not even sure at this point. But I have half-decent blaze rod drops, which is nice, because I had some pretty garbage ones earlier in the day, or earlier in the week, I should say, because I've had bad blaze drop rates earlier in the week as well. But yeah, we have enough time to clear out the spawner. This is where our blaze spawn rates calm down a bit. But we get these last two, and we are able to leave after we kill these. I get my 6th rod and my 7th rod here, which is really cool. We are leaving with 7 rods, which is a pretty safe move, considering that we are going to be blinding at 10 minutes or something. I decided to not take that path because there's skeletons galore. I'm going to be blinding from around 150 because, well, that's just what I'm used to because I'm used to FSG recently. Also, this wither skeleton follows me up and falls, which is cool. It comes back up and I hit it off. So it was a resilient wither skeleton, but it did not come to hurt me. But yeah, blinding at the 10:25 mark, which is my fastest blind ever, and it pays off with a really, really good blind. We have 7 rods, and we're going to be crafting our eyes to triangulate here. I take the angle, it's going to be 157.7. It broke. And I'm going to be doing some really rough distance estimation here. Obviously, the mountain makes it a bit hard. But I'm just going to jump over here. And I take the angle here. And it's 150.8. Which is extremely close. That is probably like a 200 block blind. 230 block blind. 250 block blind. I'm not even sure. But it is really close. I take the boat here just so I can travel a bit faster. I can also see if there's ocean here, so I'm hoping for maybe, possibly an ocean-exposed stronghold. But yeah, right now I'm freaking out. I'm like, did I even do that distance estimation correctly? And if I did, this is going to be a crazy run. But yeah, not seeing it in the ocean right here. And hoping it's on the ocean, but realizing that it's probably on the coast. And we're gonna go over this small little hill, and a stronghold right there. If the portal room is exposed, this could very well easily be a sub 15 time. But it's not, and I have to navigate the stronghold, which I'm bad at. I go linear first, and it dead ends in this weird way, which is not cool. We double back, and go this way. And this is the biggest red herring stronghold, or red herring hallways ever, because the stronghold isn't even, the end portal isn't even this way. It's in the other direction, but I end up going through, like, so many doors and just not finding anything. This was a horrible stronghold. The stronghold nav is really bad, and even though I entered the stronghold sub 12, I'm actually not going to be entering the end until after 13 minutes, which is kind of sad, but it's still on sub 15 pace. Yeah, I'm realizing at this point that sub 20 is pretty much inevitable, and I'm freaking out because this is pretty much a guaranteed PB at this point unless I throw in the end. Library on my right side, by the way. Also, creeper on my left side, by the way, so not fun. But yeah, I'm realizing at this point that it's pretty much guaranteed sub 20 pace. And at this point, I'm just seeing if I can get a sub 15 pace, or a pace that's even better than sub 20. So I find the end portal here, finally at the 13:12 mark, and we're gonna fill in the portal. I craft way too many eyes, but who cares? Actually, only one extra. And we get put into a box, which I don't like that much, because we did have so many extra pearls. It'd just been faster to pearl to the end island if we got put outside of it. We pearl, and we're going to be setting up our one cycling pillar, turn hitboxes on, and here we go. The long-awaited dragon not perching. Like always, this is not fun. I also go wrong side here initially, which is a bit of a time loss and is a bit unfortunate. I craft some more beds here just because of it. I also sidestep the dragon fire again, because dragon breath is hurtful. Yeah. Anyway, backing up here at the 14 minutes. I'm pretty much freaking out right now. If this is a fast or god dragon perch, we're going to be looking at a sub 15 time, but it doesn't, so we aren't. And as you heard earlier, this is a 16XX, so this is just going to be a long waiting game. I'm going to be waiting up to 2 minutes for a dragon to perch, and I realized that these pillars over here are much shorter than the 2 pillars over there, so I head over to this end of the end island, and are again waiting for the dragon to perch for another 2 minutes. And so I'm going to use this time to talk about my new video. Another video is going to be coming out pretty soon with this one, I think. It's going to be a Seed 3 video, which is me speedrunning Seed 3, which is an insane world. You'll hear about it a lot more in that video, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up if you watch this one first. This is, yeah, the Seed 3 video is really cool. And again, just waiting for the dragon to purchase just won't do it for me, which is really sad. I'm also going to continue to grind Icarus. Like I said earlier, I've been running some Icarus. Yeah, but I'm going to try and get a sub 15 Icarus, but it does take a lot of grinding and you need a good seed. So it's going to take a little while, but I do hope to get it. The dragon's over there and doesn't perch again, which is just really sad. I do a lot of waiting here in the end, and I think it snaps right there, so I'm thinking, oh, sub 16, but yeah, it's not gonna be sub 16, it's realistically not. I pop up the dragon with 1 bed, first bed's good, second bed's good, third bed's okay, now the nerves are getting to me, 4th, 5th, not good. No, wait, that's actually my 6th bed. Oh, anyway, it's a 7 bed, 1 cycle, not fantastic, but it will get the job done for a 16-16 IRL time. This should probably get retimed because the in-game time on the statistics screen gave me 1620, which is a bit off because I do the /seed and there's a little bit of time in between this end credit screen and my statistics screen, but it's not too huge of a deal. It's still a really good run and I'm extremely satisfied with it. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And share the video because this is a cool run. Thank you.